Straits of Mackinaw are a high consequence area, a very high consequence area. People have a huge concern about it. We do surveys and inspections of the pipe to look at the condition of the pipe, see what kind of unsupported spans we might have down there as the bottom of the lake beds are always shifting. When we find some unsupported spans, we install screw anchors. 126. On the Straits of Mackinaw, we have a very aggressive inspection program.
The pipeline at the Straits was built in the mid-50s. At that time, it was viewed as an engineering marvel. Some of the best companies in the world were hired to design and build that pipeline system.
It was just engineered so well, and it was built so robustly. It's almost 1-inch thick pipe, and it's actually the thickest pipe in all of the Enbridge system.
When we look back at what they did and how they designed it, comparing it to the codes we have today, they still exceed by quite a bit what the minimum codes are for today.
It was pressure tested for 1700 psi, but the actual operating pressure average is about 150 psi.
We're trying to go well above and beyond what's required by the code. We're out here inspecting this line, not only a video camera, ROV, but now we're incorporating new technology with a side scan sonar and AUV.
So it gives you high resolution images of the pipelines, which allows us to create 3D surfaces of the seafloor and the pipeline itself. This is a sensitive location. You've got quite a lot of fast current coming through in a fast changing topography. It's showing that they're keen to use modern technology to start investigating better ways to maintain their pipeline and ensure that there's not any hazard to the environment.
We look around the world for the best technologies and the best methods. We go so far as to examine how other critical infrastructure like the medical industry or aviation, how those industries utilize science and technology to make their critical infrastructure safe as well.
Line 5 does provide a service to the state of Michigan. About 20% of the product that flows in Line 5 is natural gas liquids. Those liquids are processed into propane, which provides fuel energy to heat homes across northern Wisconsin and Michigan. Line 5 is also a conduit for oil out of Michigan for the Michigan production. And over its life, about 80 million barrels of oil have been transported out of the state of Michigan through Line 5.
Our Pipeline Control Center operates all of our liquids pipeline assets throughout North America. Every operator, every member of our control center is fully aware of the environmental sensitivity of the Straits and Line 5 running through it.
Enbridge has done over 100 emergency response exercises in the past year, both tabletop and on water, on land.
In the last 3 years alone, we spent more than $4 billion on areas like pipeline control and how we operate the system, on leak detection, and our ability to detect leaks along the pipeline system.
We've got extensive procedures, systems in place to manage the risks of operating our pipelines through that high consequence area. If we do drop to a certain pressure on any of the pipelines through the Straits that could indicate a potential leak, there's an automatic shutdown of the pipelines.
At the Straits, we use multiple types of integrity condition assessment technologies. We use inline inspection devices. A device flows through the pipe along with the fluid that the pipeline transports. And that gives us the ability to measure the condition of the pipe on an inch-by-inch basis.
There's no really defined timeline for a pipeline system. It really is all about the fitness for service of the pipe. And we don't take comfort in a new pipeline simply because it's new. We do rigorous testing and inspection to make sure that it's fit for service.
I would say that Enbridge conducts more inspections than the vast majority of pipeline companies on the planet. In fact, for some of the technologies, we conduct more inspections than the rest of the world combined.
When we do our tool runs and we do our external inspections, we can see as engineers that this pipe is as good as the day it was put in.
The Straits is a very sensitive waterway. We are putting a lot of time and energy and effort on ensuring the safety and operational reliability of the crossing at the Straits.